Okay, let's get started. So this one, the mistake that I did was I thought the line was extended from M to N, but once I see this question properly, the line was actually extended from beyond CB until it reaches D and from ON until it meets together to form D. So that's the main reason I was confused earlier, but that's fine, right? So the way we solve this is the question asks us to find the position factor of D. So position factor, what that's asking you is just to find vector OD, the place from the origin. So that's how you find position factor. So OD, we can rewrite this as OD is the same as vector OC plus CD. Right? Remember when we're combining two vectors, if you have two of the same point here, both C's, they can combine to become OD. Now OC, we already know that's just Q. CD is a bit more complicated, right? Let's work on it. So we'll break down CD into several steps. Right, so let me rewrite that first. OD, OC. I'm gonna break down CD into several steps. Instead of directly from C to D, I'm going to choose CB, which I already know, B plus BN, which I can easily find out, plus ND. So again, if these can be combined, the B and B and N can combine to become CD. Now, the next few bit is quite simple. OC we already know, that's Q. Plus CB is, because it's parallel to OA and it's a parallelogram, CB should also be P. BN, now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. If towards the direction of OC is positive Q, going backwards from B to N has to be negative Q, and it needs, because it's a little bit shorter, it's 2 out of 5, which is the total of 2 and 3, so it has to be 2 over 5 Q plus ND. So ND is the main tricky thing. What you need to know here, what you need to realize here is to realize that OAN and NBD are similar triangles, right? They are similar triangles because, let me try to find another color. Because these two angles are the same, because they're opposite angles. These two angles are the same because they're alternate angles. And if those two angles are the same, then these two angles have to be the same, right? You have 3 different angles that are the same. Those two triangles are similar triangles. If we have similar triangles, then we know the ratio of this to this. So the ratio of N to D, ND and ON will also be 2 to 3. Let me find the color. Will also be will also be 2 to 3. Now we know that ND will be equal to 2 over 3 times ON. So ND will be 2 over 3 times ON, right? Because these are similar triangles. ON we can rewrite as OA plus AN, right? 2 over 3 times OA plus AN. And we know that OA is just P, right? So 2 over 3 times P plus AN is 3 over 5, right? 3 plus 2 is 5. 3 over 5 times Q. Times Q. So we know our ND. We can put this back into here, which will give us, let me rewrite that, OD is equal to Q plus P minus 2 over 5 q plus 2 over 3 p plus 3 over 5 q, right? And then you should be able to simplify that to only having one p term and one q term. You can do that on your own. Let me know if anything here is not clear or if I can explain anything further. But yeah,